Hello, welcome to Sofa Screen. Today is Sunday, April 6th, 2025. And if you're wondering what Sofa Screen is, there is the screen. It's empty because any highlights or graphics or whatever I try to show you would probably be copyrighted or patented, and I don't want to do any of those violations, don't want to do any jail time or pay any fines. Basically, I'm cheap. Sorry. So that is what the screen is. As for sofas, that would be me. Because I suffer from super old, fat, and slow syndrome, otherwise known as SOFAS. I am super old, fat, and slow. Back in the day, I was an athlete. Or at least a wannabe athlete. Oh, back when I didn't have a triple chin, and back when I could actually run a mile in 5 minutes and 1 second. That's right, my best mile ever. I could not break the 5 mile barrier. 5 minutes, 1 second. I'll never live that down because there's no way I'm coming close ever again. As for today's topic, I would like to thank Alex Ovechkin for scoring his 895th goal and surpassing Wayne the Great One Gretzky. That's quite an accomplishment to score 895 goals against NHL world-class caliber goaltending. I will tell you that it's very difficult. And that is actually the focus of today's conversation. I wanted to tell you, I got to thinking, who's got it tougher, a hockey goalie or a baseball batter? Now look, I've done neither. The closest I've come is I played a pickup floor hockey game once. And all I know is I took one shot, shattered the stick, and managed to hit the puck all of 2 miles an hour. And it totally confused the goalie. It was the eephus shot of all eephus shots. And I got a goal on my only shot because obviously the stick shattered. I'm talking about me again. Sorry. Back to the goalies versus the batters. And I'll tell you, both are terrifying in their own special way. Let's start with the goalie. Imagine wearing 50 pounds of gear, like pads and, gloves and a stick, a nice wide stick, nice big gloves, and all kinds of padding. You crouch down like a gargoyle, and wham! Some guy hits you with a rubber puck. Yeah, you're on your helmet, in your pads, anywhere. This thing's going 100 miles an hour. And I will tell you, this puck, it's tiny. It's about 3 inches in diameter. It's frozen solid because this is hockey. Now, and when it does hit you, it leaves a mark. Even when it hits your pads, it stings. It's no fun. But of course, at least you have the pads. Because, not every part of your body is covered. And so if it gets in there and hits you somewhere where you're not padded, especially coming at 100 miles an hour, and you don't know how far away it's coming from. So, when you get hit, it feels like a flying brick. Dent from a slap shot, those hurt. Now, and of course, going with baseball theme, chicks don't dig dents. As for hockey shots, that was a reference to the chicks dig the long ball. But hey, now hockey shots, they got flavors. You got the slap shot, loud, violence, where the stick hits the ice, and then boom, the puck's in the top corner before you even flinch. Then there's the wrist shot. Quiet, sneaky, just a flick of the wrist, and suddenly the puck's behind you, and you can't believe it. Then the backhand, which means, of course, they probably deked you and went one way, and now they're going the other, and the puck's behind you because they put the backhand on you. And then finally, there is the deflection, where one of the guy's teammates is standing there and manages to deflect it between two of your guys, plus past me, or there's my own teammate accidentally deflects it in, and it's just off a skate, off a blade, skate blade, the hockey stick blade, yeah. And of course, I'll say, at least as a goalie, you know what's coming. Puck, the ice, There's a few angles. You can sprawl like a walrus and try and stop it. Again, the dimensions are 6 feet wide by 4 feet tall. The average human, especially goaltenders, especially with big pads, you stand 6 feet tall, and you're probably about 1.5 feet, 2 feet wide. Okay, maybe 2 feet wide, especially with all the pads. So you have to be able to move left and right to cover that. And then, of course, you do have that 5-hole. So, hopefully you can stop some. But again, it is very difficult to stop everything. But of course, as a world-class professional goalie, that's your job. Hopefully you don't let in more than a couple a game. Hopefully you shut them out and don't let any. Or, of course, you could end up on the infamous list where you've been scored on by Alex Ovechkin. There are 895 goals, only 65 of them against an empty net. Every other one scored against somebody. Wayne Gretzky, 894 goals. He had like 40 empty nets. So that means he had 850 plus that were against somebody. Oof. Yeah, not a good day as the goaltender. On the other hand, let's talk about the baseball batter. You're standing up there with a piece of wood in your hands, trying to hit the ball the size of an apple that's coming at you 95 miles an hour and spinning. And, same width, 3 inches for the puck as the baseball. The baseball pitch isn't just fast. It's magic. Unbelievable. It goes from here to there. You don't even know what it's doing. Because you got a fastball. That's straight heat. It just blows past you. I'm sorry. When those guys register 101, 105 on the radar, yeah, you don't even know it happened. The curveball, that thing, it's on one side of you, you're swinging, and now it's the other side. And you're like, oops. The slider, it's, very similar to curve. And the changeup, you're ready, you swung too fast. And then, of course, all that happens in 0.4 seconds. At least you know it's coming from 60 feet away. Hockey, it could be coming from 6 inches away, or the whole length of the ice back there, either the entering the zone blue line, the red line, the other blue line. Heck, sometimes the other goalie even shoots it. If you let that one in, not a good day. Not a good day. Oh boy. The baseball versus the puck. Puck, hard, vulcanized rubber, and again, frozen. When it hits you, it hurts. But at least you've got padding. Baseball, it's made of yarn and some other stuff. And so again, it's 3 inches, but it's spherical. Seems like it's not going to hurt so hard. It's coming in at 95 miles an hour. And the only padding you have is you might have an arm pad and you might have, and definitely have a helmet. So if it hits you in the butt, in the chest, in the leg, yeah. Ouch, ouch, ouch. It feels like you've been punched by a tiny, angry fist. Here's the kicker. Baseball, you're up there, you swing, and you let 7 out of 10 of them get past you, or you get out 7 out of 10 times. That still means you're hitting 300. You're a god. You're doing great. You are on top of the world. In hockey, as the goalie, if you let 3 out of 10 past you, not 7, but 3, you're considered yesterday's news, and you're driving the Zamboni by the second period. So, what's harder? As a goalie, you're trying to react fast. You see the puck, you track it, you drop, you slide. As a batter, you're trying to predict what pitch, what speed, what spin, what's it going to do. And then I got to time it all to hit this tiny ball the size of a donut hole. If I had to pick, neither. I'm tired. I need a nap just talking about it. But respect where it's due. Both are nightmares in their own right. And me, I'll stick it talking about, yelling at the TV from the safety of my couch. Again, congratulations, Alex Ovechkin, on scoring goal 895. This was Sofa Screen for April 6th, 2025. Goalie versus batter.